guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. Today, I'm going to be talking about my calisthenics journey so far. This includes from how I got motivation to start, to how I started, my initial struggles, and also takeaways for people looking to get into calisthenics. Let's get on with the video. I'm going to start off with what inspired me to start. I'd always see videos of people doing crazy things, handstand push-ups, planche, pistol squats, and after seeing all that, one day I began to think to myself, why can't I do that? Why shouldn't I do that? And that's the first thing that motivated me to give it a go. The other thing that motivated me to start was hearing people talk about how to change their lives and how they felt better, fitter, and more healthy. At the time, I wasn't particularly fit and kind of had very fluctuating energy levels during the day, and I thought it would be a great chance to look after my body and kind of get fit. Next, we'll be looking at how I got started. To begin with, I kept it really simple. Just watched a few YouTube videos here and there about calisthenics and the different types of exercises. Another key thing I did was I didn't wait to take action, I just jumped right into it. So even if I just went downstairs and did a few sets of push-ups, that was enough to begin with, just kind of building up the habit and then keeping the momentum so that you can keep going and progressing as you get stronger. If you're interested in some of the videos I watched to get started, I'll link them in the description, but mainly minus the gym was a big one that I watched, and he really helped me get started. Some initial hurdles that I struggled with at the start was trying to go for perfection instead of consistency. So I thought if I couldn't do a full workout every time, if I couldn't do it exactly this amount of time apart, that there'd be no point and that I may as well wait to the next time or eventually I'd just lose motivation and stop. But what I didn't realise was that it's much more important to be consistent than perfect. So if I missed a workout one day, I'd just do it the next day, or if I only had time for half a workout, that would do. Because ultimately, doing something is better than doing nothing. And when you put it off because you want it to be perfect, then that's when you start procrastinating. So for this, I'd say there are 3 key takeaways for beginners. The first is to make sure that you're going for consistency, not perfection, because it'll be a lot easier to stay motivated if you think about just doing it when you can, and kind of setting aside time each day for it instead of trying to do it perfectly every time. The next thing is to keep it fun. No one wants to do things that they don't enjoy, so if you don't enjoy working out or calisthenics, then you're not going to stick with it. So you've got to find a way to make it fun, whether it's doing it outside, or listening to music, doing it at a time of day that suits you. If you're making yourself wake up early and you don't enjoy waking up early, then you're not going to enjoy working out. So that's important too, keeping it fun. And the last thing is setting big goals and working backwards. It can be hard figuring out where to start when starting calisthenics, but by picking a few really big end goals, then by doing that you can kind of reverse engineer them and work out how to get there instead of working out how to start. So for example, my goal is to do a handstand push-up. So I took that and I started working backwards from that, figuring out what I need to do that. So I started with regular push-ups, moved on to pike push-ups, learned how to do a handstand, and now I'm building up my strength to do the handstand push-up. Just closing now, we're going to do a little exercise, I guess, to try and help you get started. So we're both just going to set a goal. So if you don't have a goal in mind, if you don't have anything you can think of, feel free to Google something and come back to it, but think of a move you want to achieve in calisthenics and set that as your goal. So mine is I want to achieve a handstand push-up. So think of one for you, write it down, and then work backwards and see how you can get there, and hopefully that'll help you get started. Yeah, I hope you have a great afternoon, or morning, or day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.